violent explosions. A truck carrying dynamite blows up in northern Mexico. 37 people dead, and that death and injury toll expected to climb.
Also happening right now, moments ago, that mangled cattle truck towed away. The freeway had been shut down for a while. This is I-5 near Williams. Let's take a look live now. They say I-5 back open and clear. Officers still on the side of the road investigating. That guardrail a bit mangled up. Looking live at CBS13.com, the traffic page. You can see here the same information those CHP officers are getting. It's open. It's clear. It's right here, I-5. Also happening right now this morning. The fire getting bigger, the one that's been sending all the smoke down into our area. It now is the size of the city of Sacramento, and the winds shifting also right now. The smoke going to be coming back down towards our area as we look live at the city of Sacramento, shrouded with some smoke. Also, take a look at this here. Look at Stockton. That's a nasty looking morning. The smoke is back for the beginning of this week. Good morning to you. This is CBS13.com at 5 a.m.
Now, we do have live team coverage of the California wildfires this morning. The service for Sean Equitania and his baby son held yesterday in Sacramento. They were gunned down last Friday, and this week he'll be buried in the same casket. The killers are still at large. The Red Cross in Stanislaus County struggling after fires this summer.
Talking back live right now, we were just sharing with you this handbook that an officer came up with that teaches you how to act like, or how to speak like you're from the ghetto. Dis means to disrespect someone. Fly means tight or neat. He said he did it so officers could communicate better with folks they worked with. Some think this is racist. I asked for black callers only. It's not fair for a white person to comment on this, I don't think, because you don't speak Ebonics. Let's go to line 3. Gabe, line 3 in Orville. Are you African American?
You've got to see what's coming up on Fresh Gear. Throw out the freebies you got with your MP3 player. These earbuds are comfortable and sound good, and that's music to our ears. All the comforts of home at sea. The uber geek of boat gadgets takes us on a tour of his wired watercraft. And as good as they sound, we've tested these products, and we're here to tell you,
don't buy this.
Finally, join us as we take our second Digital Digs Den winner on a $25,000 shopping spree.
Welcome to Fresh Gear. I'm Stephanie Seemeller.
And I'm Chris Leary. This is pretty much a place where we tell you what crap is cool and what crap is, well, for lack of a better word, crap.
Yes, nice, Chris. Very well done.
Ready, aim, fire. It's a high-tech pissing contest that really is a pissing contest. The best part, you already own your controller.
And now, here.
Look up into the night sky.
There's 200 billion stars in our Milky Way galaxy.
Millions of stars might have planets, some like Earth.
You can't help but wonder, are we alone?
Here's this question that's been sitting out there for 10,000 generations of humans. We're the first generation that has technology that could answer it.
Is anything or anyone else up there looking back at us, asking itself the same question?
Almost all scientists believe that there is life elsewhere in the universe, including intelligent life.
We're going to find them within the next 24 years.
It's a huge universe out there, and the cosmic haystack that we're searching through is 9-dimensional.
Ours is the one that's going to succeed.
Today, we're closer than ever in our search for ET.
Arecibo, Puerto Rico, home to the world's largest telescope. Researchers are using this incredibly powerful dish to hunt for the weakest possible signal.
And here in a remote part of Northern California, the Allen Telescope Array. They're planning on getting 350 dishes, and one day they are going to be the king of the sky.
With all of this promising technology, the answer to that age-old cosmic question could be beaming down to Earth right now.
So, are we alone here? And if not, what in the heck is out there?
One of the world's most powerful listening devices was built 40 years ago to study the Earth's atmosphere, but it's been adapted to look for asteroids, planets, and signs of life beyond Earth. Michaela Pereira has this report from Puerto Rico.
Deep inside this jungle, almost lost amid vines and trees and the chatter of wildlife, is one of the most powerful listening devices on Earth.
Who's that? Hey, Spider-Man, hang around. He's on his way to the state fair, but not just yet. Oh no. Uh-oh. Lori, our assistant news director at CBS.
He just wants to add his 2 cents. All right, we're making history in Sacramento as the first local station to simulcast in Spanish.
Oh, welcome back. Hey, we're offering a new service to you, our viewers. Good Day Sacramento can be heard in Spanish by tuning to your SAP channel. In fact, we're the only local newscast doing this. The SAP function is usually right under the audio menu on your TV or on your remote.
Good day, Andres there on the left and Fabiola on the right. Good morning to you.
Hola. Buen día, ¿cómo están?
Buen día.
Aquí desde la cabina.
Hey, guess what you're looking through?
Spatula cam?
Spatula cam!
Nice.
That's right. Whoa! Pretty soon we'll put a little burger on there and start working it up.
We come now. Let me know when you can see us.
Right now, we can see it. Plain sight.
You're about 50 feet off the ground.
Ready for splashdown. Oh, boy.
Here we go.
Houston, we're
going to switch over microphones right now. I'm going to get off of the cell phone here.
And I will tell you that's a good question, Nick. And that's why it's so difficult for Ray and why it requires such a high level of experience.
Okay, this, in fact, is our drawing. Randomly, one of the T-shirts is unique. If you look at the tag, it has a 31 on it. You are the winner of our drawing if you have a 31. Who are they?
And the winner is 31 on the tag. There she is. She's got it. Look at that. Old Sacramento transforms into something straight from the 1850s this weekend. Mark Rawhide Allen joins us live for Look at the 7th Annual Gold Rush Days.
Hey. Exactly. Oh, look. It's the old Toyota Tundra. Stop, Ginger. Stop.
You hardly see those anymore.
Quite rare in those days. Hey, all of a sudden you're in living color.
Okay, hold on then. Here we go.
Okay.
Imagine, if you will.
We step back in time.
Gonna go back in time.
Cool.
We didn't need no dark. Whoa, Ginger.
Whoa, look, whoa, Nellie.
That's a spirited foal you've got there.
Moments ago, he filed this report via the video phone. Take a look.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Yeah, I'm still on my way to Odessa for the big premiere of Friday Night Lights. Speaking of which, Tim McGraw does a phenomenal job in this movie playing the dad of a guy that I grew up with. I sat down with him to talk about it, mostly talking about Odessa. Take a look.
Good to see you. You too. Congratulations on this.
It's Vertigo is the name of the company, and after a little practice, you can get going on that thing.
That guy planted his head in one of our ceiling tiles.
The Mega Map.
Hey, Abbott, good morning to you. Thanks very much. We've got a lot of problems in the Sacramento area. This is the Mega Map, my new home out here, downtown Sacramento. Not bad at all on the surface streets, but let's start off in the south area over on Elk Grove Boulevard. Southbound 99 at Elk Grove Boulevard, the off-ramp there. Thanks, Chris. 3-car accident right at the off-ramp. We also have westbound 50, thanks to Jonathan at 65th, an accident there. And also on northbound 99, earlier accident at Fruit Ridge Clearing. There you go. That one clearing. Thanks, Doug. And you're going to find some big slowdown, especially on northbound 99.
The load, it looks like they're going to keep it on. You will see some examples of sometimes they'll remove the load to facilitate a quicker recovery effort. The goal, get it out of the way, get it on a tow truck, and move it as quickly as possible, obviously, to get these lanes back open.
Like this is 80 on the causeway this morning. Traffic moving real nice, zipping along. Good morning, Jeff.
To you. Hey, you know, my pride was at stake yesterday, but now I feel so money.
I just think, I mean, listen, there's a lot of weather people. They all got a seal. Woo. But nothing happens to them. Nothing happens to Dork Verdun when he gets the weather wrong.
They're not liable for their wrongs.
Exactly.
Right?
So here at CBS 13, our new policy, we're going to put money on it. Keep on that shot there, Steve. I want to show Jeff something. Got a nice picture in here. Well, nice if you like this kind of stuff. This is from Marilyn Summergren in Truckee. Hi, Chris and Jeff. They got these shots of the snow in Truckee, 2+ inches of the lake. You know what?
You know, I've had her email me before. I've seen that same porch, yeah.
Kind of curious if it all, I would assume it melted yesterday. 197.
And last time she sent us the after shot, too, after it melted, so.
They say this is shades of the late storm we had in June when we sent a similar picture. You think we're going to have early skiing this year, Jeff?
Oh, boy. After this, you know, who knows? It doesn't look to be the case, but...
Hello?
Is this Bill?
Yes.
Bill, it's Chris and Jeff at Channel 13. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Did it all melt?
Yeah, it's all gone now.
Look at what we did here. We took Hurricane Francis and Nick and Marianne superimposed this thing over the state of Texas. This gives you a really dramatic representation of just how big this storm is.
Have you guys seen the exclusive triple gnome technology?
We have. You know we need when we go to them? We need like like one of those sound effects, like shaloom, you know, one of those kind of things.
Oh, we're working a shaloom. I hadn't thought about a shaloom. That's a good idea.
Something like that. That's pretty good.
Want to check out back with the gnomes? We have affixed a pedometer to one of the gnomes.
Live triple gnome weather.
And if you can see it on there, it looks like that gnome has taken a couple steps. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, when we said go build your own truck, he basically took us seriously.
He's live with a microwave transmitter he built himself, proving he's a one-man broadcasting band this morning.
I can hear you now. I don't know if you can see this, but there's TV's Dave Grassoff hard at work.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yes, we do.
Action news. The news comes first.
See, I sort of pictured your setup as kind of like news from 10 feet away on Saturday Night Live, you know, with a big helmet, with a big antenna coming off it.
I was going to do that, but in this day and age where we have Home Depot, so you can set up gear like that.
All right, buddy, there's this PVC pipe.
Hot Button Live at 6:09. This is what we're talking about here. The city of Sacramento wants to charge an extra $1,000 to all businesses, restaurants, little mom and pop liquor stores, and all the rest of it that sell liquor. They're thinking about maybe putting the money towards extra policing here. And we're getting opinions about sin tax is what this is all about. Is it right to tax these businesses that sell stuff that some consider a sin? Here's a call that just came in. Take a listen.
Hi, it's Ed from Rockland. If you don't think it's going to be passed on directly to the consumers, you are pulling my leg. It's going directly to them. The stores aren't going to be, they're going to pay out front, that's all, but you will be paying for it, believe me.
Like to know what you think about it this morning. Let's check the real-time poll results and see who's in favor of this and who is not. This is a very preliminary thing the city of Sacramento is thinking about. It really comes down to the crux of the issue is, do you think sin taxes are right? Are you in favor of the cigarette tax and things like that, targeting behavior that some consider bad? 20% say it's a good idea. 80% say it's a bad idea that sin taxes are cities playing nanny. Like to know what you think. CBS13.com. 374-1390 is the number to leave a voicemail like that gentleman did and get on this morning. All right, time right now to head to downtown Sacramento. It is National Parking Day. A group of local eco-urbanists, whatever that is, environmentalists essentially, they are taking over parking spaces and turning them into parks. Let's go 13 on scene live. Talk to Jason Priestley. Now, Jason, I've just posted here at CBS13.com the interview that you and I did from the 5 o'clock hour.
Yeah.
And on Cam 18, you can see it here. During the 5 o'clock hour, I believe that it could have been insinuated that I called you an environmental wacko. We made jokes about pot and the potential that we made jokes about your hippie shoes. And so, as a courtesy to show that we are fair and balanced, unlike some television programs, we will give you, how long do we have, Andre? What do we got, a minute, minute and a half? We got a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Please go uninterrupted and entertain us. And as soon as Jeff and Stephanie get bored of your explanation about how you're destroying the parking situation downtown today, then we'll interrupt you. Please go ahead.
Oh, well, thank you, thank you. No, this is all great fun, and I'm glad you're joining in the spirit of it. I would like to just say that this is first of all, it's important to recognize the city is 100% behind this. They work with us to take these parking spots behind it. And this is also part of a national effort. Parks like this are being put in cities all over the country and all over the world in an effort to speak the same message of creativity in our urban core. And we think that's a fun message to speak. we're excited about the kinds of experiences people are going to have today and seeing what kind of beauty and creativity can happen in such a small space. So it's not necessarily about taking up a parking spot for parking's sake. It is about saying that small spaces can become beautiful spaces if they're done well. It's also important, I think
okay, you ran out there. You took a breath, so that means I get to interrupt you. And I got a question for you. I'm very upset about this because I want to go have lunch at McCooney, and it's very tough to park around there already, so now I'm going to have to valet. Question, how did you get the rolls of sod and all your trees there? Did you pack it up in your burlap sack and walk down there or ride your bike, or did you have to park a car?
Actually, almost everything except for the signs behind me.
Oh, you did! You did hook it up to the back of your bicycle.
We did.
Okay.
We
Hey,
did.
if you want to see the earlier interview where Jason did a very nice job of putting up with me, it is at CBS13.com. I would definitely say one of our more biased interviews. It's right there. Jason, thank you so much. Very interesting, in good spirit. The event is taking place in 2 locations. The one we showed you right there at J Street, so you're going to have a hard time having lunch if you like good places. The other location on K and 20th. All right, Stephanie.
I want to fry you. Okay, look over there. We got other boaters. Get us over to the boaters. How much time, Marianne? How much time, Abbott?
30 seconds, Mark.
Okay, well, let's get to know some people in 30 seconds while navigating a boat in 50-mile-an-hour winds and pointing a microwave dish. Shouldn't be so bad. What is your name?
Matt and Kim.
That's Matt and Kim. Say good day to Sacramento.
Good day, Sacramento.
Now, be polite. Abbott, Marianne, say good day back to them. High voltage microwave signal.
Yeah, well, you know, you got to do what you got to do.
Hey, can I just see what it looks like when I tune you out? Hold on a second. I'm going to spin the dish, and I'm going to make our shot.
Oh, yeah. See, that's what happens. Turn the whiskey bottle back. There you go.
I'm going to say goodbye and fade to snow.
Okay.
And I'm going, please don't leave me.
Oh, the calamity.
Oh, my gosh, look at this. She's completely naked. Look at. I've never seen 12 human beings in a goat.
Fun with microwave signal. First moment, as he said goodbye, including an awkward moment with his boss.
I'll see you the next time from Washington.
A little move, you know, and as the floor director frantically waves everyone into the shot, a CBS executive there in the gray steps in for a hearty handshake. We shake hands, your forearm, my shoulder, you hug. Oh, maybe not. They aborted the last moment. They backed off.
Bob
grab
was,
your forearm,
I think
grab your shoulder, and okay.
The executive kind of leaned in like he wanted to, but then Bob said, I don't think so.
What's the best way to do something at work like that? Well, Forbes magazine says, #1, don't hug or kiss at work.
Long-time Good Day watchers know that we have kind of a history of pulling some office pranks on our coworkers. Remember this one? Someone filled Steve Charlier's office. He's our vice president of news, with balloons. In fact, this was actually on the first day that we moved into our new building here in West Sacramento.
The face he's about to give is still, he still has that look on his face.
You know, remember your mom said, don't do that, your face will freeze? It did. It froze, just like that.
Or it may just be the nature of all my meetings with him.
Well, yeah, thanks, Mark. We're at it again, but this time the target is Mr. Chris Burrows. We have 2,000 feet of aluminum foil at our disposal to use on his desk.